Hey friends, Happy New Year. We're out here checking on the dome. I just checked on our Bluetooth numbers, and according to that little thermometer, it's 40 degrees outside, but inside the dome, supposedly, it's 55, which is great. But today, it's almost 40 here, and we have on our 10-day forecast, I think 40 is the high. 40 is going to be the high. We have some even negative numbers coming up. I've been doing some talking with the ChatGPT about additional ways we can add insulation to our dome, and I've been building up this, plastic igloo, and I've been filling water bottles, letting them freeze upright, and then trying to stack them, and I'm going to be working my way around, but I figured it's easier to get, sections back here while I can, and then I can get to it and just keep building up, and as the snow, fills in the crevices, that helps. So part of the reason we're doing that is, one, it'll help potentially the insulation, but two, because we are in Colorado, we get a lot of wind, it's very dry, and there's only so much I think the plastic can do, and I think we're stressing it enough with the sun and the elements and everything, so I figured if we can create an additional barrier, even if it's only, part of, even if we make it like a third of the way up the dome with our essentially plastic igloo situation here, maybe that will help. It has been mostly running warmer at night than outside, but only just barely. Only just barely. And I don't have a ton on here, but we're going to be getting, like I said, some very cold temperatures here coming up. So I figured anything I can do to help reduce the amount of heat that gets out, that would be great. And that's part of the reason I want to build up that area here, is because it's kind of like a little wind tunnel. We got puppy Wally here. He just had surgery. He had a little cyst on his eye. Just got his sutures out, though. The vet is very pleased with his progress. And Moose, what you doing, buddy? Yeah, we're not being suspicious. Yeah, he's eating the snow. He's always eating the snow. He's doing real good, though. What you doing, buddy? Ooh, a snow-covered stick. What are you doing, buddy? Hi. Is that your stick? Oh, wow, you found it? Yeah, fun fact, we learned that if you try to make a small snowman in front of Moose, he just wants to eat the snow. So he will destroy your snowman in the works. Okay, so we got out the shovel. Since we're in Colorado and the snow is apparently much drier and powdery than I guess the northeast snow, you can tell I was able to shovel some of the snow. Don't worry, Moose doesn't frequent this area very often, and I started lining this area. These are some new jugs that I just filled with some water. But look, I put some layers in, and then I put some snow in, because this area never gets sun. It is always shaded, dome or not. So I figured that'll help keep that area kind of insulated. Snow is a great insulator apparently. And then we started this next layer here, threw some snow on top there. And I think this corner is going to be a little tricky, but nothing we can't pile up snow on. Oh, hi, Wally. Don't mind us. You can tell, though, how far I could reach, and then there's a drop-off, so we'll have to work on the other side next time. You just dug a little hole. You guys can tell her. There's a small hole started where Wally started digging. Like a nincompoop, but the cutest nincompoop ever. So I didn't open the dome up at all, but part of the reason I am trying really hard to get the dome insulated, because it's technically, protected from the elements. The wind is cut down. There's no direct snow on it, but it's still getting into the 20s, and I've even seen it in the teens on there at night. And in the next couple of weeks, we have some negative temperatures coming up, so we know it's going to get pretty close to zero. If not, it doesn't hit zero. But we have such a short growing season here that, one, I want to be able to start seedlings and stuff in here when I can, when it makes sense, which I probably should be doing anyways, I guess now. But two, I'm having a hard time with our worms in the garage. I'll get you guys a video update on that soon. I started recording and just, long story, we were troubleshooting, you'll hear about it later. But we need a new home for the worms, Moose. What do you think, buddy? Yeah. Thanks, Moose. Alright, friends. Well, I think that's going to do it for us. We'll update you guys soon on how the insulation is working. This is probably the most barren our yard's going to look for a while. We got a lot of snow coming up, so yeah, here's hoping that our dome can take it and stays a little warm in there. Alright, friends, thanks for hanging out. Bye.